Canada, Alberta, Canada wants to secede. They want to be out. They're done with the liberals. They said, we don't want to become Europe, completely infested with moosies and Pakis. No. Deport all these Sikhis, Pakis, Hindis, Wussies, Brownies. Get all these niggas out of here. And if you don't, actually, as a matter of fact, we don't care what you do. We're joining America. Hashtag, no lie. Alberta, Canada, over there by Minnesota. We're going to clean out Minnesota and then bring in Alberta. Hold on, people. Alberta, Canada is having a referendum next year. No, at the end of this year. I'm not sure if it's at the end of this year or next year, but it's within the next 12 months. They're having a referendum. They want to join America. They want to leave Canada. Canada's broke. Too many Sikhis.
Just goes on and on.
Too many Hindis. Too many Moosies. The line is huge. Thousands waiting to sign the independence petition. They want to be out. They said Canada is broke, filled with too many Sikhis. Get these Hindis and Pakis and Sikhis and Moosies and all these broke niggas out. Who brought these people in here? Who brought them in here? Liberals, Albertans are done. Finito, Dorito, the whole bag of Cheetos of Canada is done. They're so done. They want independence. They want to leave Canada and join America. Canada is broke. They spent all their monies on Hindis and Sikhis and Indians and broke niggas. I don't know why they brought all these people in there. But Albertans are mad as hell. Do you know the average home in Canada is $1.2 million? That's like 3 times the price of a house in America. The average home in America is like $350,000, $400,000. The average home in Canada, this is not a mansion. This is not an estate. This is like a 2-bedroom. $1.2 million. Canadians are like, oh, no. We need to join America. We need to join America. This has gone way too far. We need to join America. My computer's acting up. This thing has to close. But it's not closing. But whatever. We're just going to rock just like this. That's what happens when this computer's old. I need to put a new computer up here. But what happens is that this computer, if I don't like move the mouse for too long, you see this thing popped up. Hold up. We're going to get it. We'll get it. The whole point here is that, maybe you haven't heard about this, right? But Alberta, Canada, they want to secede. They want to leave. They're done. They do not want to become Europe, completely infested. Have you been to London? Have you seen London? You can look it up on YouTube right now. London right now. There's like mad videos of people visiting London. They're like, where am I? Is this Africa? Is this Afghanistan? Where are the white people? I thought this was Europe. London, England. It's like 60% dirty, broke moosies. Who the hell wants to live in England? Nobody. And Canada is seeing the same thing happening to them. And now they want to leave. Alberta, Canada is about to have a referendum. They're about to vote. There's like hundreds of thousands of Albertans. They're about to secede, leave, become independent, and join America. Hashtag, no lie. And this is the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister of Alberta. Or like the governor of that section of Canada. They want to be out. They are tired of the liberal policies of the left in Canada. Of the commies. They're tired of the commies. They don't want no more communism. No more Sikhism. No more Hinduism. No more Moosieism. They're tired. No. We are not about to become Europe. No. They see what's happening in France.
We want to become an independent, free country where we can achieve our potential. We can release our resources. We can stop these insane policies and ideological extremism from Ottawa, where we can get Ottawa's knee off our neck and build a happy and prosperous future for our children and our grandchildren. We know we have the capability to do it. We've just got to get out from underneath the thumb of Ottawa, and we're posed with the uniquest opportunity in history, combined with the legal pathway that the Supreme Court of Canada has laid out, combined with the opportunity for independence recognition from the United States and a couple of other dozen countries around the world.
We got you.
We want to become an independent, free country where we can achieve our potential, we can release our resources, we can stop these insane policies and ideological extremism.
They won't say it like, so directly, but they want to succeed, become independent, and then join America. Because, you need America to protect you. You know what I mean? You're not going to have no type of military, no type of police force. You know what I'm saying? With the vote, you're able to leave. If the majority of the Albertans vote to leave Canada, they can't leave because, Canada has all these weird-ass fucking laws. You know what I'm saying? But then they won't have a military. They won't have a police force. They, about within 12 months, they're going to just join America. Join America, become the 55th state. First it was Palestine, Puerto Rico, Guam. What else do we... Venezuela. We just grabbing up shit. Mexico, you better get with the program, son. Baja California, that little section, that little strip of Baja California? They're about to take that. That's just on the coastline too. I'm telling you, they're about to take that. That stupid bitch over there better get with the program, son, before she gets snatched up, end up right next to Maduro. Trump is not playing no type of games at all. No. We cannot have all these commies. We cannot have these Canadians working with Chinamen. No. We cannot have none of this. We can't have all these moosies on top. You know what I mean? Canada's like right on top of us. You know what I mean? We can't have that shit being loaded up with moosies and Hindis and all these niggas. Then they're gonna start trying to break into America, trying to, go across the border on the top. We already closed down the border in Mexico. We're not about to have another problem with the border with Canada, because Canada is broke. Canada is completely broke, just like Mexico. They just don't get too much, airplay. They don't get too much TV time, you know what I mean? But Canada is broke. When your average house is $1.2 million for a 2-bedroom, what kind of Canadian is able to buy these houses? Nobody. The job market is horrible, and Canada has a small population. They can't just work their way out of that. Their debt is insane. America has mad debt too, but America has mad fucking guns. So if anybody starts, complaining about, oh, you haven't paid us back, shut the fuck up, put a fucking gun in their mouth, and we're never going to pay you back. How about that? And if you keep complaining, not only are we not going to pay you back, but we're going to blow your shit up and take your shit as well. And take whatever you got left. So that's, America got that pull, that bully style. Canada don't got that. You know what I mean? When these foreign countries start demanding that Canada pay back their debt, they're going to go into default. Because they can't pay it back. Because they're broke. And they don't have any industry. They don't have any work. They don't have people. And the people that they brought in to try to raise the population, all these broke Musis, Hindus, and Sikhs that can barely speak English, these niggas got no type of skills. You know what I'm saying? They're like all just Uber drivers and DoorDash. You know what I mean? Like, they're not bringing their best. They're just weren't. I don't know what these people, what's wrong? These liberals. This is liberals, son. You know what I mean? Just like the UK, this shit is collapsing. Total collapsing in the UK. I mean, you've seen all the riots. You've seen all the riots in France and the UK. And Canada's like, that's just about to happen over here because we have like the same type of government. No. Albertans is like, we're out. We're about to go join America. They have a real military. Canada don't got no type of military. Canada don't even got police. Canada got these niggas riding around in horses. You know what I'm saying? They're like, this shit is, they imported way too many crazy jihadis. And they're like, we're out. We need some protection over here. We need some real police, some real ICE. You know what I mean? Canada is like restricting their production of oil as well. Oh, this computer. Canada is like just a problem. They just become a mess, like Europe, and they don't want to become Europe. So since they're so close to America, they're about to be like, swerve them, about to swerve these liberals and join America. They're like, look, they're like right there, real close, real close, real close right there. They're about to join, what is that? That's Idaho, Montana. They're about to join Montana right there. Boom. Just open up that border right there. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. 51st state. And then, you know, once they join, you know what, you go grab up the other side right there. Vancouver. About to grab up Vancouver and Alberta. Give me that. About to put big ass tanks, right? Put a bunch of fucking tanks right across up here. All down this coast right there. You know what I mean? And their government is all the way on the right. Their government's all the way over here. They're like mad far away from them. They ain't gonna do shit. These niggas don't got no type of military, nothing. They're about to get strong armed. They're about to get bullied up like Venezuela. About to get bullied up like Palestine. About to just get bullied up, son. Let me play you another one. We got a little problem over here. Come on, let's play. The colonizers.
With all the oil and the natural resources coming out of Canada, Texas is still larger.
Well, look, Alberta is a wealth of natural resources, but they won't let them build a pipeline to the Pacific. I think we should let them come down into the U.S., and Alberta is a natural partner for the U.S. They have great resources. The Albertans are very independent people. Rumored that they may have a referendum on whether they want to stay in Canada or not.
Sounds like you may know something up there.
Look, people are saying people
are talking.
People want sovereignty. They want what the U.S. has got.
With all the oil and the natural resources coming out of Canada, Texas is still larger.
They're not even using that.
Alberta is a wealth of natural resources.
They don't even let them drill.
They won't let them build a pipeline to the Pacific. I think we should let them come down into the U.S.
They got them broke. They won't let them drill. They got all these Sikhis and Hindis and Musi policies. You know what I mean? Building prayer rooms in their schools, and these white people are just like, yo, we're about to join America. They got a real military, real money. They're gonna let us drill. You know, Trump, drill, baby, drill. They're gonna let us drill wherever we want to drill, export mad products, get money, drop the cost of. You can't have houses for $1.2 million, bro. You know what I mean? That's just. This is just about to be an easy work, son. This is about to be super duper easy work. Alberta's independent future can't be stopped. That's right. Give me that. Join America, baby. Come to America. We got mad McDonald's and mad money.
Independence isn't just possible. It's inevitable.
Staying in Canada offers no path forward. Ottawa has spent over a decade sabotaging Alberta's prosperity.
Every year, their policies make us poorer and erode the culture and values that built the nation that was once Canada.
Even federal conservatives can't stop the decline. They're just slowing down a crashing train.
There is no light at the end of the tunnel if we stay in Canada.
Nope.
Only independence shows Albertans a way out.
Come to America.
Independence gives Alberta the freedom to unlock our full potential as builders, exporters, and leaders in prosperity. Every day, more Albertans see the truth. Independence is the only route to preserve our values and secure our future.
We're approaching critical mass. The momentum will be unstoppable. In fact, it has already begun.
Join America. Oh, I forgot about Greenland. We're about to take Greenland as well. We're about to take Greenland, and then we're going to take Iceland, and Alberta, and Vancouver, and we're just going to colonize the whole planet. And Mexico better get with the program, son. We're definitely taking Baja California. Whether it's in 5 years or 10 years, Baja California is like a little strip of like land between California and Mexico. We're definitely taking that. We're definitely taking that. We're gonna, the colonizers are back. They call us colonizers, and then we colonize them. They call us colonizers, and then we colonize them. Expansion must never end. America must always, always expand. And we're about to build like 25 hotels in Palestine, 15 McDonald's, and 4 KFCs. Hashtag no lie. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Get your weird ass right back to Afghanistan. About to dump these niggas in Somaliland. As a matter of fact, we're taking Somaliland as well. We just chopped up Somalia into 2 pieces. Now you got Somalia and Somaliland. Somaliland is now an independent state, in case you haven't been keeping up with your news. Somaliland was a part of Somalia, but we split it. Blip. You know what I mean? Blip. And now we took Somaliland, and Somalia is mad, but, they can't do nothing about it because they don't got no military, they don't got no water, they don't got no food. These niggas is just broke. These are just broke commies, right, on the left, in Europe, in the Middle East, in South America, just hating on America, and, now Trump is not playing those type of games. He's on his G shit, and he's just consolidating, grabbing shit up. He just told Europe, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you? He just told Europe, what you gonna do? We need Greenland. AKA, we're gonna take Greenland. We're gonna load up Greenland, put mad ships all around Greenland, and you ain't gonna do shit. Y'all niggas is broke. You got no military. Shut the fuck up. And then, once you take Greenland, what's next to Greenland? Iceland. We're gonna take Iceland as well. And if they keep acting up, we might just take Ireland as well. And the people of these countries are willing to join America because they don't want to be with broke-ass Europe with a bunch of Hindis and Muslims living next to them. They don't want none of that. They don't want none of that. Having a terrorist attack every 3 months. No. They're like, we're better off just joining America. They'll take care of us. They got mad McDonald's, KFCs, Taco Bells. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna build like 4 Walmarts. You know what I mean? A Target. You know what I mean? And the people want to be Americans. They want to join the number 1. They don't want to be with the broke liberals and the communism. That shit obviously does not work. And the people want to be out, just like Alberta. The Venezuelans, all the liberals and the communists are complaining, they invaded Venezuela. Oh, it was for the oil. Damn Skippy's for the fucking oil. And what? You know what I mean? And what? But the people of Venezuela themselves don't mind. They're like, yeah, take all the fucking oil. Just give us a fucking McDonald's and some fucking living, some living wages. You know what I mean? We're starving. They don't even have food. They don't even have toilet paper in Venezuela, son. You have to go to like 15 stores to find a roll of toilet paper. That shit does not work. Cuba, another one. About to snatch that shit up. Give me that. About to build mad beachfront properties. Might be living in Cuba soon. Like Jake Paul. Like Jake Paul be moving to Puerto Rico. I might move to Cuba. Yo. And Jamaica and all them little islands, all them broke ass little islands, they better get with the program. They better be nice to America. And if they want to have some type of sovereignty, they better just follow the program, the American program. These niggas, you know what I mean, working with the Chinamen and Russia, trying to build ports and put missiles on our backyard. Trump is not having none of this dumb shit. Though this is not Sleepy Joe taking a nap, eating ice cream. You know what I mean? This is not Sleepy Joe. This is not, you know what I mean, the communist left. Them niggas don't care they put missiles in our backyard because they're commies themselves. You know what I mean? But we're not having none of that. Trump is completely consolidating all power on this entire continent. From Canada all the way from Greenland. Greenland's all the way up there on top of Canada. From Greenland to Iceland, all the way down Canada, all of America, all the way down Mexico, Panama. The first thing that they did within the first 30 days is they took control of the Panama Canal. Because the Panama Canal controls the transportation of ships between the Atlantic and the Pacific. You know what I mean? And before Trump got in there, during Biden, China had almost taken complete control of the Panama Canal. We can't have China running the Panama Canal. None of this shit makes any type of sense. We need Americans running the Panama Canal. So in the first 30 days, of course the fake news wouldn't tell you because, they don't want to, it didn't really get that much attention. But within the first 30 days, the first thing he did was called up Panama, was like, look, buddy, you need to kick all these egg rolls out of your country. I don't care what they invested in your country. You need to get them out of the Panama Canal, get them out of the ports, or we're about to load your shit up and just put mass ships all around Panama. And good thing they weren't stupid like Venezuela. Within a couple of weeks, they were like, all right, no problem. We're going to tell these niggas to get the fuck out, and we're going to call you up when they're out of here, and you could come in here and, run everything like you used to. Because who built the Panama Canal? America built the Panama. That's our shit. How the fuck you gonna build this shit like 50 years ago and then have China running it? This shit don't make no type of sense. But Panama was smart. They were like, all right, no problem. We're gonna kick all these egg rolls out. All the pork fried rice is out of here. You know what I mean? Come back in. America came back in, secured the Panama Canal. Now is restructuring, rebuilding the Panama Canal to make it bigger and stronger. And then, so that didn't get too much attention because, that was easy work, right? Venezuela wanted to play tough guy. No, you're not gonna do nothing. No, you're not gonna take over my country. No. Got his ass snatched up out of his bedroom. They grabbed him in the middle of his fucking dream. He was having a commie dream. He got snatched up out of his bed. His bitch got snatched up out of their bed by her ponytail. They grabbed him both these. They grabbed both these fucking commies, threw them in the fucking back of a helicopter, and now you're never gonna see them again. Hashtag no lie. And the same shit might just happen to Canada. The same shit might just happen to Denmark. The same shit might just happen. These people better get with the program. And Mexico, the stupid skinny bitch running. Who the fuck hires a skinny bitch to run your country? The skinny bitch president over there in Mexico running Mexico. Mexico's mad close. This shit is like 3 hours away. She better get with the program for real. She's about to get her ass, skinny ass snatched up, find her ass, wake up. She might just wake up 3 days later right next to Maduro's wife in a cell. Somewhere in who knows where in the hills, mountains of Colorado. Never to be seen again. You're never going to see Maduro again. This nigga, they're going to just throw him in a cell, get rid of him. You're never going to see him again. I'm telling you. You're never going to see this guy again. And the Venezuelan people and the actual people of Paraguay, Panama, the people of Venezuela, the people of Alberta, they want to join America. We're not taking over you know what? They want to join. They're like, please, America, save us from these commies. They got us starving. They're trying to sell us a house for $1.2 million. I can't afford that. You know what I mean? So, these communist, liberal policies do not work. So the people want to join America, and we're going to help them do it. Hashtag no lie.